Well being, one of the most talked about and least understood subjects, isn't it? Ever wondered why, despite talking about it so much, wanting it so much, and working on it all the time, we never really seem to get it? Well, do we even know what well being is? I used to think that I knew what well being is. It was simple to be physically fit and mentally sound. But that was a very narrow view, and I found out while doing a PhD. I learned that well being is actually quite complex, and there are three main things to know about it. Number one, it has 8 components: physical, psychological, social, cultural, economic, material, spiritual, and environmental. Now that's a lot, isn't it? Number two, it is dynamic, meaning all these 8 parts are constantly interacting and affecting each other. So if we over or underinvest in any of these, it'll actually affect our overall well being. We simply cannot neglect any of these and expect to have a good life. So out of the 8 that I mentioned, you take any out and you are not getting to your well being. So take out social, for example, or economic well being, for example. Would we be well? Number three, it's evolutionary, meaning our ability to work on all 8 parts actually develops in stages as we grow in stages. The adults evolve and grow in different stages, and then we start to see the world differently. We start to manage more complex things. And so, as we begin to manage more complex things, we begin to manage our well being better and better each time. So, we never really achieve well being. Why? Because it's evolutionary. So, as we evolve, we look at well being differently. We start with prioritizing some components, and then we start to look at all of them. And then, as we develop further, we get the ability to look at all 8 and look at the contradictions and conflicts that are involved in them, and we become at ease with it. So we don't really arrive at any well being central station. There isn't any. It's a constant journey, and there is no end goal. The goal keeps changing. So join me on this journey and find out where you are and how you could get ahead. Listen to episode 1 of my podcast and let me know what you are doing for promoting your well being. Thank you.